Hey guys, we are back again with another video. We are at Rocky Face Park here in Alexander County. Today we are going to do a nature hike. We're going to look at some trees and some bushes and flowers and that kind of thing. And I have with me today some people to help me out. I have Lenny Rogers. He is our horticulture agent here in Alexander County and also our county director. And I also have Alicia who works here at Rocky Face.
Hi. This is Solomon's seal, and it's a wildflower that blooms, and the root is used for medicinal purposes. But we have this growing all over Rocky Face. This is a sassafras tree. It has different types of leaves on it. You can see it has a little mitten and then a normal shaped leaf, and then here's some other leaves. But it is a carcinogen, but it's also used to make food and drinks and stuff as well. This is a blackberry vine. They grow wild everywhere. You can see the little red berries. They're not quite ripe. The black ones, you can pick those and eat them. Put them in a cobbler or a pie.
This is a sycamore tree, and they grow extremely fast. Usually you'll often find them near creeks and rivers, and they have little balls. That's their fruit that comes out in the fall. But sycamore tree.
This is a milkweed plant, and monarch butterflies lay their eggs on this plant, and the caterpillars hatch and eat the leaves, and then they build a cocoon and hatch out, and they're monarch butterflies. But you can see the flowers as well. A lot of insects get the pollen and the nectar from the flowers too. This is native prickly pear. It grows all over Rocky Face and blooms in the springtime, a really pretty yellow flower. And then after it blooms, these fruits form. When they're ripe, they turn a dark purple color, and they are edible.
In the fall, they have red berries, and birds and different animals eat the berries, so they're a good source of food for wildlife.
This is Calicarpia americana, purple beautyberry bush, and there's little tiny flowers on it. It produces a purple berry, and birds love to eat the berries, and it grows all over the mountain wild. This is striped garlic. It's already bloomed, and this is what's left of the bloom. It's one of the rare plants that we have here at Rocky Face. It's a very beautiful plant when it blooms. Most people think it's an onion, but it's striped garlic. It's a native mountain mint. It blooms a real pretty purple flower, and honeybees and native bees love the flower on this plant. It has a really strong minty flower, and some people chew on the leaves. This is called a hop tree, and it's a food source for the zebra swallowtail caterpillars. They lay their eggs on it, and the caterpillars, if you can see, they've been eating the leaves. They cocoon up, and then they hatch out as a zebra swallowtail.
This is yucca, and it's growing proliferately around here, and it has a big tall stalk with white blooms, and grows all over Rocky Face. This is butterfly weed, we call it. It's a milkweed, and it does draw a lot of different butterflies. And this is poison ivy. You've heard the saying, 3 leaves, let it be. So this is poison ivy, and you see it climbs, runs up trees, and it's most people are pretty allergic to poison ivy. And then down here is another vine, and it runs along the ground and up trees as well. But it is 5 leaves. It's Virginia creeper, and it is not poisonous. This right here is mountain laurel, and it blooms in early summer, and its scientific name is Kalmia latifolia.
Here we got another one.
This is a sourwood tree, and it blooms. It's blooming right now. This one's too small to bloom, but we have some larger ones right around the corner that are blooming. And the honeybees forage those blooms to make honey, and that's where you get sourwood honey from.
Alrighty, so we just found our first wildlife on the hike. It's a little garter snake. He was curled up under this bench right here. We're gonna leave him be, but that is a garter snake. They're pretty harmless, but they are kind of aggressive.
This is our park corn snake. His name is Buttons. He is about 10 years old, and we use him as an educational animal. You can notice he looks really dull right now. He's getting ready to shed his skin. So after he sheds his skin, he'll be very bright orange and pretty again. But when we got him, he was probably 12 inches long, maybe. Real skinny. Wow.
So we are finished with our hike. We just got back to the nature center here. We're gonna talk to Alicia about some of the wildlife that's around in the park. We didn't really see a lot today. We saw one snake and some birds and that kind of thing. But Alicia, what other kind of wildlife do you have around here?
Well, we have lots of mammals. We've got red foxes, gray foxes, possums, raccoons, deer, lots of different types of reptiles, snakes, eastern box turtles, lots of amphibians, frogs, and salamanders at our wetland. Birds that nest here. We have ravens. We have black vultures and turkey vultures that nest here every year. So we have a variety of wildlife that you can see when you visit the park.
Alrighty, so that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you, Alicia, for going with us on our hike.
You're very welcome.
I hope you guys enjoyed.